Well, I think the clock struck, whatever you want to call it. Let's go back to that other camera real quick so I could turn off that scrolly doly, whatever it is. There we go. And now we are ready to start. What are we ready to start? We're ready to start the show. How do you start the show? By clicking on the automatic cameras. Here we go. It's Friday night. It is October 7th. And that means next Thursday is my birthday. When is your birthday? That is the secret question. When is your birthday? My birthday is next Thursday. Too bad it's not next Friday. Then I can have my birthday on a live show. So, happy Friday, everybody. I know you guys are going to start coming in here now and saying hello, hello, hello. This is the R6. Does she look all right? Yes, it actually does. I forgot to turn on my LEDs. They're working again. I don't know where the plug is. Oh, I found it. Okay. So I turned on the LEDs, which this is a blue shirt. So it actually looks at the right color. Now the blue that's back up there, okay, wrong hand, that hand, are LEDs. So that is going. Hi Randy, I see you. I'll pop up your message in a minute. I am supposed to be live on YouTube, and I'm also supposed to be live on Facebook, and I should be in 4K. Randy, you want to check that out? Let's see, does it tell me? Can I see? I can't see it too well. Let's go up there where I can see it. Yes, 4K, 2160. 4K is 2160, 2160. Okay, so I'm going to turn on the bubble lamps tonight. And there's a reason for that. If I can figure out what I need to plug in to turn on the bubble lamps. I think I figured it out. Okay. So there's 3 of them. There's 3 bubble lamps, and they make noise. And I think I found a noise gate that's in the ATM Mini that I'm using right now. So that means if I'm quiet, you should not hear the air conditioner, which I do have on, so I could stay cool. And this will be the test flight. Let's put it that way. We are going to test it out, and then I'll play it back tomorrow, and then I'll make further adjustments. But for right now, yeah, YouTube, I'm 1080. I don't think YouTube will allow 4K, so I'm not sure what happens because don't tell anybody, but I'm feeding it at 4K. So I'm cheating somehow. So from the 4K to the 1080 that you see, Charles, something is reducing it. I don't know what is reducing it. I'm cleaning my glasses in case you're wondering, what is he doing? So something is reducing it down to 1080. So now I have the bubble lamps. 1, 2, 3. They're still in synchronization. But because they're electronic, they'll get out of synchronization in a bit. You'll watch them where they stop being synchronized. But what I'm most interested in, I'm interested in knowing from you guys, because you guys listen in a different way. Some of you guys listen like and with Randy, there's big speakers, expensive speakers. Some of you are listening on headphones. Some of you are listening just with the computer monitor speakers that you've got. I don't know. Some of you guys could be on your iPhone for all I know. I really don't know. Okay. But the ATM Mini has a noise gate. So I set it up as nice as I could. So now I need your help. No insulting the Peter, okay? Peter is trying real hard. So we will use this as a test. And then I will tune it in to see what it is. So let's start looking and saying hello. Jeff is here. Jeff is here. Well, it won't pop up. Oh, that's because I'm hitting the wrong thing. Okay, so Randy is here. Hi, Peter. Hi, Randy. I'm clicking on the wrong button. Okay, so Jeff is saying hello. A magic moment photography. Hi, Jeff. How are you doing? I think I haven't seen you in here too often, but I'm sure glad you're here. I'm on the R6. So anybody that wants to look and see what camera is on right now, because they're changing. Yeah, they're changing automatically. I got this thing set up. I'm going to do a whole live stream on how I do live stream, okay? So you can see in this corner the camera and the lens. Now, I don't have them all sized properly, but, and sometimes you'll see a timer on top. That's for me to kind of know when it's going to change to the next camera. Kind of looks like I got a producer going on in here, right? Well, there is no, well, yeah, there is. This is the producer, right over there. There's a producer, full-time, paid, highly paid producer. So this is the Sony E10, which is a dynamite camera. So let's get back into it. Let's start over because I think I messed Jeff up. Okay, so Jeff, how are you doing, Jeff? A magic moment photography. I like how you put that Jeff in parentheses. You need to take that space out between the first parenthesis and the J. Not right now. I mean, I don't care. I'm just helping you by picking on you. I only pick on the people I love. I love you, Jeff. Did you know that? Well, actually, I love everybody that's in here. And I pray for you guys every single night. And Randy's in the house, and he's saying, hi, Peter. Happy birthday, Peter, from Dr. Charles Richard. Hi, Charles. How you doing, Charles? Guess what? One of my bestest friends, you're going to have to help me with it. What is the Fuji? He bought a Fuji. He bought the X something, and it ends with a 2. Is it XHX2 or something like that? And he bought the 35mm LM 1.4 lens and a zoom lens. And I had to get off the phone because I was going to go live. I was going to go live at 10. So I said, oh, my buddy on my live stream loves Fuji. And he told me, Peter, you have to get one. It focuses much better than a Panasonic GH6. I said, well, the last time I had the XT4, I wasn't too happy. He says, oh, no, you've got to get the LM lenses. And he says it's actually, it's way above Panasonic, but a little bit below Sony. He said in the area of Fuji. So here's Canon. We didn't discuss Canon. Jeff is saying, hi, Peter, and all from Brisbane. Brisbane. I know you're in Brisbane, so I know that's a typo. Happy birthday to you. Should I sing happy birthday? I'm started to make a list. Okay, I need to get that list because if somebody says when their birthday is for October, I have to write that down. Why would I ask you when your birthday is if I don't actually write it down? Okay, so I have it written down. All right, so what do I have? Norm's birthday is October 26th. Peter's birthday is October 13th. And Bob Asbury, I got the impression his birthday is October 13th, but I think I'm wrong. So if there's anybody else's birthday, I want to sing you a song all night long, day by day. All right, so let's get back over here. And Randy says, you are in 4K. That's cool. That's excellent. And Dr. Charles Richard said 4K, 1080 on Facebook. Okay. And Tom says, happy birthday month. You got the spirit. You got the right thing that I'm trying to say. It's happy birthday month for certain people, and I'm trying to identify who it is. So even if it's Heather, Tom, you got to tell me when anybody that's in here has an actual birthday. So you see on Tom's avatar over here, he's got a little red square on the bottom right. That means he wrote me that comment from YouTube because we're big time now. We are actually broadcasting on YouTube and we're broadcasting on Facebook at the same time. So So it is going out in both places. So now Charles, see where he's got his avatar? So you see where it has a little F on the bottom that's in blue? That means Charles is saying hello from Facebook. Isn't that mighty cool? I'm just flabbergasted that I can do this. Did you get the Ecamm update today? Yes, I did. That's why I wanted you to check and see if I was in 4K. Because sometimes they give you a kick in the butt and you don't even know it. Okay, so I am. Randy says a lot of Facebook updates. Well, let's see if Facebook does anything. Only the people in here that know that I'm on Facebook go over and say hi. So, you know, I don't know what to tell you. If it grows, then for sure we're going to take care of it. And Scotty's here, and he's bringing this is for the boys. Hot chocolate and cider donuts for all. I have 2 keto sets aside for our beloved host. Thank you so much, Scotty. I appreciate that you remember me. So I'm trying to think of a name so I can put them on caps and on t-shirts. So it's Keto is the basic name of the diet that I'm on, but I will move over to carnivore every once in a while. What was I going to say? Think. Oh, so I switch back and forth between carnivore and keto. So the difference between the two of them is very simple. On carnivore, you eat meat. End of story. That's it. That's your life. Carnivore. Ribeye steaks, filet mignon, Wagyu steaks if you got the money. I had a chuck roast steak for dinner. It was delicious, by the way. It was absolutely awesome. So now, if you want to add salad and other low-carb, low-sugar stuff, that becomes keto, okay? That's what the difference is. Carnivore is meat only, and keto is under 20 carbs a day. So you got to look at the jar. So let's pretend this is a jar of water. There's absolutely no carbs in there. Okay, so let's see what we've got going. So Randy says, oh wait, I wanted to go back to Scott. So Scotty says hot chocolate, cider donuts, and he's got some stuff for me in keto for especially for me. So, I remember what I was trying to tell you. I tried to come up with the name, so on the kitchen channel, which is Peter's Kitchen, I can call myself something besides Peter, Gregg, or Peter's Kitchen. So I was thinking of keto. What rhymes with keto? How about Peter, Gregg, keto, Peter, Gregg? No, but then if you take my name, Peter, and change it to Pito, you got Pito Keto. So I'm going to get caps that say Pito Keto and shirts that say Pito Keto. Now, I don't know how to spell that, because if it's P-E-T-O-K-E-T-O, I think a lot of people might read it and say pedo, like a pet, like Pets R Us or whatever that is. So I was thinking of P-E-E, like P-P. What did I say? Oh, my goodness. So Pito Keto. And then I could get my caps. Where's my caps? I swear I had a cap around here. Oh, dear. No, I guess I don't. So it's Pito Keto. I'm making fun of myself. So Randy says, you're sounding no good. Oh, good. No. Air conditioning or bubble light sound. So if I be quiet all of a sudden, boom. Does the noise gate kick in? And does it come back on with my voice in a natural way? Come on, I need some feedback. What, you can't type? You laying down in your bed watching me? Okay, you got at least one free hand. Type and tell me. Do you think the settings on this noise gate is proper? Who was it that said last week, Peter, you have to get a noise gate? And I said, I don't know how to work a noise gate and this and that and blah, blah, blah. So I went to bed last Friday night and I wasn't falling asleep. So I just watched some YouTube videos and all of a sudden I said, you know, my ATM Mini has software in it that came with it for free. I wonder if it's got a noise gate in it. Lo and behold, the ATEM Mini has a noise gate. So am I connecting any cameras with the ATEM Mini? No. So Peter, why are you using the ATEM Mini? I'm actually using it so if I have more than 4 cameras, which I don't right now, I can add some 1080 cameras, but I also run my sound through the ATEM Mini. So this is just the lav mic that I've got on here on my chest. That's on my chest, okay? So that's the lav mic, but the singing microphone, if I could talk English, and we'll sing in the sunshine. Oh, we'll sing every day. I've got a whole mixer sitting here. See it over there. The mixer sitting there. And I can switch to the singing mic. Ba-da-da-da-dum, bum, bum. And then switch back to the lav mic. Okay, so I did that on purpose because I want to hear what that sounds like later on. But you guys are free to tell me what it sounds like. So Randy says, I can run my air conditioner. I can run my bubble lamps, which you can't see right now. Okay. And the noise gate is shutting that out. So Norm is in the house. Merry Christmas, Norm. Good evening, Greggies around the world. Do we have a holiday tonight? Is it a holiday or are we done for October, Norm? I got to know because I love these holidays. I really do. If I stand over here, I can get all 3 bubble lights in on the R6. Isn't that cool? But where is it? Oh, it's over there. Okay, so the R6 is running 4K and I'm running HDMI out. I'm running the dummy battery. And what else? Oh, on the R6, I'm actually running Canon Log 3 because Ecamm will allow me to put in a LUT. Isn't that marvelous? Okay, so that's Norm. Did you take the kids home yet? Or are you on the road? Are you back home? Or you didn't do that tonight? Jim Monday, Monday, Monday. I love Jim Monday. How you doing, Jim? Jim, I said I wanted to get a silver, steel gray, silver, whatever it is, Tesla that I moved over from white because I wanted to be more inconspicuous. So he said, no, don't do that. Go to the blue. So I'm going to have to go and look and see what the blue looks like because actually I like the way the red. But remember I said I want to be more inconspicuous. I'm not looking for trouble. I am looking to be where I'm not seen that much because the Teslas attract attention all by themselves. So I figured I like the Model Y. And you guys that are new that are here that don't remember that I like the Model Y. I like the Model Y. Thank you for the thumbs up. I just saw that. If you didn't give me a thumbs up is like a pat on the back. Because I'm already live, YouTube can't do anything about it, so it's not going to help. But I do see the thumbs up when they appear up on the screen. So I'd appreciate a thumbs up because that'll make me like, attaboy, Peter, keep it going. So I appreciate the thumbs up. Whoever just gave me the thumbs up a few seconds ago, thank you. I saw it pop up. So right now I got 6 thumbs ups. Okay, so that was Jim Monday. So he suggested blue for my Tesla. Boy, we got a lot of topics going on tonight. So we're probably going to be bouncing around. My Tesla stock went down, but I know why. Okay, so I see a couple of more thumbs up. Thank you, guys. We went from 6 to 8 in one big jump. So Roger says, happy birthday this month. Is it anybody's birthday? You've got to tell me if it's your birthday because I'm gonna sing happy birthday to you. Yes, I am. You want to be embarrassed? Go ahead, be embarrassed. Nobody will see. I promise we can't see you. Wait, I have a special button right here, and this special button lets me... No, that one turns the mic off. It lets me see you. It goes back to where you're actually sitting, and then I can see you. I can see Norm. He's laying down on the couch. And Randy, he's sitting in his chair. Well, maybe he's not sitting in his chair. So, I don't know. I have a feeling Eric is coming in. I think Eric is coming in the room, and lo and behold, there is Eric. How you doing, Eric? Hi, Peter. Hello, everybody. He's a member of the family, and I so much appreciate him. So, let's see. Where did I leave off now? How are things going, Eric? It's good to see you. I see you got a haircut on your avatar there, right? Look, you're looking good. Look good there, guy, dude, whatever we say. So here's Scotty, and Scotty went over to Facebook. See the blue F on the round picture where he's got the picture in there, and who are you with in that picture? Come on, tell us who's that? Who's that? So that with the blue thing there, that means Scotty is typing a hello from Facebook. Does it tell you over there, Scotty, by any chance, or anybody, how many people are watching on Facebook? Because I don't get to see that. I only get to see YouTube. I guess they'll be fixing that. Charles says, carnivore sounds like I ate a dinosaur for dinner. Boy, was it tasty. The bones were a little crunchy. I think I broke a tooth. Over here, where it looks like I'm missing a tooth, I didn't break that one. It fell out. It's a crown. I saved it. It's on my night table. So when I go to the dentist, he's got to glue it back in. So anyway, what could I tell you? So Randy says I can't hear it. Norm says it sounds good. You mean right out of the gate? I did it good right out of the gate? Okay, now that is going to make my head swell. I am good. I am really, really good. No, I'm not. He can't hear it. The air conditioner and the bubble lamps. So we got a little step forward going on here, don't we? Yeah, so if you've got an ATM, you get automatically free software that comes with it, okay? Peter needs to drink a little bit of water, so just keep your pantyhose on. Hold on a second. The ice cube's melted, and it's like at that perfect temperature where it's not too cold, and the water, I don't know how to explain it, the water tastes a little sweaty, and it's like you got to have a little bit more. So Lewis is in the house. Hi, big boy. How are you doing? Lewis and I were texting earlier this week. So he's doing good up there. His grandmother's in the hospital. We need to be praying for her and lifting Lewis up because he goes over there to cheer her up and sit with her. She's in her 90s. She's way up there. So Lewis is giving her a lot of love right now. There's nothing there but a wall, so I don't know why I heard a noise from over there. If the wall comes tumbling, boy, you know that R6 looks good. Honestly, I think it moved into the... Well, at least on my monitor. I don't know what you're looking at your house, okay? But on my monitor, the Sony E10 actually looks like it's the best picture, but I gotta say something. I also don't want, because I didn't put any of the cornstarch on my face tonight, keep the shine down and stuff, all right? So you're actually seeing my face without the cornstarch, because I started putting cornstarch because I got a little bit, I'm getting older and I'm a little sensitive to the age spots. There's one here, there's one here, there's one here. There's a big one right there. So this looks like the sharpest picture. However, it makes my forehead look strange because when I look in the mirror, it doesn't look all bumpy. I like to look handsome and smooth, and the Canon, that's one of the strong points on Canon. So I have an R6 here. So I have a friend in the carpet business, probably the top carpet cleaner in the country, and his name is Mark Sager. And he's thinking about buying a new camera, so we're talking between the R7 and the R6. So I suggested to him the R6 because I bought the R7 and then I sent it back and bought the R6. Lewis, close your ears. I don't want to hear any fuss from you at all, okay? The R7 is for you, Lewis. No questions asked. So I got the R6, which is what? $1,000 more. But all things leveled out, I only paid $300 to upgrade from the R7 to the R6. All right, so Lewis, if you can go from the R7 to the R6 for $300, okay, big boy, you can do it. All right. Other than that, baby, no. You buy the R7. It's an excellent, excellent, excellent camera. Okay. So, Lewis, thanks for the messages the other day, Peter. I love you, and I love you too. And Lewis is saying hi to everybody, and happy birthday. My birthday's on the 13th, so I'm pretty sure that's a Friday. No. I'm pretty sure that's a Thursday. So, if anybody wants to fact check me on that, you could do that. And in Canada, it's Thanksgiving. I'm thankful for all of you. Happy Thanksgiving. I didn't realize. I thought it was the 26th. I don't know how I got that in my head. So for all of you guys up in Canada, happy Thanksgiving. I think I should sing you a song. Happy Thanksgiving to you. Happy Thanksgiving to you. I don't have the noise gate on this mic, but only this one. Happy Thanksgiving to Louis and Norm, and who else is in Canada? Simon. Happy Thanksgiving to you. Happy Thanksgiving to you. Happy Thanksgiving. A little high. Let me pull my underwear up higher. Happy Thanksgiving to you. I hope you guys have a wonderful, wonderful Thanksgiving. So here's the question about Thanksgiving. Do you guys celebrate it similarly to, I'm talking about the fixins. Let's get straight to the point. I'm talking about the food. Okay, dude? I'm here for the food. All right, so do you guys do it with a turkey? Bok, 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 bok. And do you guys do it with pumpkin pie? Bok, 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 bok. And whipped cream? Bok, 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 bok. Okay, so what do you do for your Thanksgiving in terms of food? So Norm says Yom Kippur. Yom Kippur was October 6th. Yeah. I know. You told me that last week. Congratulations on the YouTube video, Peter. Oh, no. Yom Kippur was yesterday. So I missed a whole big holiday. Okay, Lord. Sorry. And congratulations on the YouTube video feature, Peter. Thank you, Lewis, for reminding me about that. So you guys know Sean, except his name is not Sean. I don't know why I do that all the time, just like I call him at 3 in the morning, just because I make mistakes. His name is Shane. So Shane has a number of channels. One of them is In the Blues, which is what? 300,000 subscribers. And one of them is Geeky, Nerdy, Techy. And he asked me to participate in a video of people that are YouTubers. And basically the question is, what cameras are you using, Peter? Tell me and record it and send me the recording. So if you look in the description of this video, you'll see a link to Geeky, Nerdy, Techy from Shane. He's in Australia. Oh, Shane came to visit me. So if I move over, Shane would have been standing right here. What a nice face you got, Shane. So I'm tapping him in the face, okay? And are you ticklish? So I could tickle him too. All right. So he was right here, and he brought his FX3, I'm sorry. Yeah, I bet he wishes he had the RX3. There is no such camera, by the way. Okay, so he brought his GH6, the FX3, and something else that I can't remember. So we played. We were like little kids on the floor playing with cameras, okay? Like kids will play with trains. So I'm in his newest video. So how do you get to see it? How are you going to see Shane's video where I'm one of the YouTubers in it? I got the answer for you. Look in the description and you'll see a link to that video. I'm number 4. I'm number 4, okay? So when you look at the video, he's going to have an introduction with somebody, and he's going to start playing the videos from different YouTube content creators. So if you're going like, where's Peter? Peter's number 4, okay? Just so you know. So thanks for reminding me on that, Louis. Louis. Okay, so coming Monday is Simchat Torah. Okay, so okay, so I have to look that up to see what that is representative, because in the Christian faith it takes and says that Jesus is the one that fulfilled all those holy days. Okay, now obviously the Jewish religion doesn't accept that unless a Jewish person becomes also Christian, so they smash them together. But I don't know what the Simchat Torah is. I know what the Torah is. So Scotty is saying, Oy vey and shalom, Norm. Ta-da, 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 la 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 da. Ta-da-da-da-ta-ta-ta-ta-da-da-da-dan. Ran-ta-tan-ta-ran-ta-tan-ta-ran-ta-tan-ta-tan. Pa-ra-pa-pa-pa-pa-pa-pa-pa-pa-pa. And he's saying, Norm is saying, shalom back to Scott. My dad loves white. White, 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 white. Da 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 da. Okay, thank you. There's my buddy Aaron. How you doing, Aaron? Aaron is awesome, and look at how good looking he's getting. Well, he didn't change the avatar, but he's lost weight, and he is looking good. So, hi, Aaron. Good to see you in here. I hope you and well, I can't say her name. I hope you and your wife are doing wonderful and everything is going great. So, Norm says, we towed a 5,500-pound trailer with a Tesla Model X. Fantastic vehicle. Yeah, the Model S, not X. I'm sorry, I said X. The X is the SUV. The S is the four-door sedan. That's the one that goes really fast if you have a Plaid. But even if you don't have the Plaid model, it goes zoom, 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 vroom, vroom, vroom. So we towed a 5,500-pound travel trailer with a Tesla Model S. Fantastic vehicle. Yeah, it's wonderful. I'm interested in the Model Y, so you know which one I'm hot on. That's the one I'm hot for. Okay, so Louis is talking to Norm. And yes, it does. Yes, it does. I forgot what my question was, but I got the answer. Oh, it sounds good. Question: how you been, Peter? Well, Louis, of all the people in here, you're the last one that talked to me before we went live. So you, of all people, know how I am. Love you, Louis. So Scotty says, my Facebook avatar is with my daughters, Amelia and Alicia. Oh, that's nice. So that's who the girls are in there. That's excellent. Louis says, beautiful name, Scott. They're probably beautiful girls. Look how handsome Scotty is. So you know his girls are gorgeous. Charles says, you have one person on Facebook. Me. So Charles is over there. So I guess Facebook is not really a big winner, but it's free, so I don't see any reason not to do it. Right, Charles? So Charles is giving me a smile. They think dinosaurs had feathers. That would make tonight's dinner a chickenosaurus. Oh, or Norm. A chickenosaurus on the Barbie. So Eric says, my mom passed away last week from cancer. I'm still trying to deal with it. What is comforting is she gave me creative advice, and she will always be with me and giving me her spirit. Eric, I'll tell you, anybody in here too, but specifically Eric, when you lose somebody, it's very painful. If you want to speak with me on the phone, just to talk, in the description is my email, okay? And please send me an email with your phone number or ask me for mine if you don't want to give me yours. You know, you've got a huge YouTube channel, so I don't want to expose your privacy. But seriously, if you want to chit-chat, I would love to chit-chat with you, pray with you on the phone, and I'd like to hear about your mom. But my condolences and my love to you, to your family. And I pray for you, every one of you guys. I pray every single night, not every Friday night, every single night. So you're in my prayers. Okay, so it's a sad thing when Eric has lost his mother. Your mother is probably one of the tightest people in your life, of your circle of tight people. So we love you, Eric. You'll get people that are going to say, give you their love and condolences now. Okay, because we are family, and you've been in here for years. You've been with me and saying hello and being with me and supporting me just with your presence for years. And here we go. Lewis said, sorry for your loss, Eric. So that's Lewis in Canada. So you have an open invitation, Eric. Connect up with me. I would love to just talk to you and just be comforting friends at this time, okay? That water tastes funny. So Norm says the Sony looks good. The Nikon needs to be a half a stop. I think it looks over bright too. Honestly, I don't know if I can fix that. Okay, let's see if I can fix that. I can go in here and I can pull that down. No, go back to the Nikon. Okay, so this is the brightness. Okay, so I just brought the brightness down in Ecamm. So I didn't change the camera settings. I changed the settings in Ecamm. I have some sliders for saturation and brightness, gamma, which is basically like a contrast. Canon has a purple tinge on the rope of blue lights. Yep, but I could say that this actually, the best color rendition of this shirt in real life is on the Canon, and this is blue. Okay, so it seems like when you change the brightness level, like way far out in the background, that you get a change in the color. So this blue is correct. That blue is purple. It's not even blue back there. Okay, so those LEDs are off. So Eric says, thank you, Lewis. I'm still loving on you, Eric. Okay, you're not alone. Just remember, you're not alone. Main difference that persuaded you from the R7 to the R6 was the sensor. What else? It was basically that, you know, I'm retired now, so I'm not doing things where I've got a whole case full of gear. Okay, so the flashes aren't with me and all that. So I basically go to a restaurant with family or a friend, or I go to my brother's, and they're all dark situations. And I just like the noise response significantly better on the R6. So is the noise response on the R7 bad? Not really, but I noticed it too much. So I was able to go to full frame, get a bigger sensor, and get better noise for $300. So do you really think this was a choice between cameras, or do you think I was motivated by the money? Okay, so I was kind of motivated by the money, and that's the main difference. I I think they both have superb, excellent image stabilization. As a matter of fact, the R7's got a few things better. You can actually log your settings in to C1, C2, and C3 for both the pictures and for the video on the R7. And guess what? On the R6, you can't do that. You still have the C1, C2, and C3 on the dial up here, okay? So on the mode dial, and those are custom settings. So those of you that are going like, well, I don't really care about that. Well, you're right, and that's not a problem, okay? So my dilemma is my camera that's going to actually stay, because this one is a loaner. This one belongs to Joey, okay? So that's got to be returned. Isn't it cool with one of your own subscribers will let you borrow their camera? I am honored. So I know he's not watching, but thank you, Joey, if you see this in the future, because he went on vacation. He didn't take that. He took his new iPhone 14, all right? So he said, Peter, here's the camera for a week. When you're done, ship it back. Yes, sir. That is awesome. So I was very touched by him doing that. So that's the difference between the R6 and the R7 for me, is that I didn't complete my story. So on my R6, which is up there, when it goes around and it says R6 in this corner, all the way in that corner, okay, that camera belongs to me. I purchased it. So actually every camera that you're seeing here, none of it belongs to B&H. So the 4 cameras that are flipping through, and the Olympus in the kitchen, and the GH4 in the kitchen, and the ZV1 on Peter's Kitchen, that's the channel for the kitchen, Peter's Kitchen. Keto. Remember, we're going to get caps. Keto. And I could put it on t-shirts and people go, Keto? What is that? Oh, that's the guy on Peter's Kitchen, Keto. So those are all my cameras. So these 2 down here is what I don't own. Now, the next round, I'm probably going to get the Fuji with the S, the XH something S, because my buddy is saying how much he loves it. Don't forget to give Eric your love, because he lost his mom just a little while ago, a couple of days, whatever it is. I don't know the calendar, but let's give him some love. He's part of the family, okay? Eric. And this is Eric right here. He's saying, thank you, Louis. So Eric Pickett. So give him a little bit of your love. When you lose your mother, that's a pretty major event. That's a absolutely, totally major event. So Norm says, Eric, thank you, Norm, for doing that. That's mighty Norm of you. Okay, so very sorry for your loss. Treasure the memories of your time together. And then Eric says, thank you, everybody. Oh, wait, Eric, people are going to say more, because we all love each other. Sorry, Eric. I wish you better days. And that's from Scotty. And Norm says, yes, Monday is Thanksgiving. Oh, I thought it was today. So Monday is Thanksgiving in Canada. We celebrate exactly the same as in the U.S., America. It's a tough day. It's a tough time for the turkeys. Well, there's a joke, and I use it for every president we have, okay? We're not having a Thanksgiving this year. We sent our turkey to Washington, and everybody goes, bah, ha, 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 or moans. Okay, so happy Thanksgiving for Monday. Oh, perfect timing. Randy, are you working Monday? Is Monday a holiday for the post office and the banks and the stock market? I know we have a holiday in here somewhere. So Randy says, Eric, I'll be traveling tomorrow to Arizona to see my mother. She is getting frail physically, but not mentally. It's going to be a working vacation, helping her get rid of stuff. I'm not laughing at anybody. I'm just thinking of when I try to get rid of stuff. It's like, okay, can this go in the garbage? No, I want to keep this pen. Well, can this go in the garbage? No, I want to keep this pad. Well, can this marker go in the garbage? No, I want to keep this. So we've gone through 4 things and we haven't thrown 1 thing away. So you're in for it, Randy. what she's going to not going to want to throw anything away, okay, unless she's an unusual person, okay. So, but Randy is traveling tomorrow to Arizona. So when you're driving, you can call me and talk to me on the telly. You know, that thing that goes, hello, Peter, are you there? Hi, Randy, how are you doing? You can do that if you want. So Randy's giving condolences. Eric, sorry for your loss. It takes time to heal. Eric says, how I get through it is to keep being creative. And there we go. And Peter, I fixed up the parentheses as you pointed out. Really? You could do it that fast? All good, not offended. Oh, I'd never be, I want to offend everybody. Or nobody. No, I'm not the type of person to offend anybody. I just wanted to point it out, you know, because you probably might not see it for 3 weeks. So all good, not offended. I also added a face to the name, so you all know who I am from now on. So it looks like, it actually looks, it didn't update for me. And you know why? Because on Ecamm, it's sucking the comments out and putting them on a board, but it won't update them, okay? So it's not, I don't want you to think that when we put when I put this up, Jeff, that there's something going on. It's not, okay? It'll probably update on the little chat that you guys can see, but I don't see that. I actually see a board or a chat window, but it's coming from Ecamm, and Ecamm is just kind of like running it like a hose. Once it's out, it comes here and it's done. It doesn't update. You know, even if somebody retracts something, it doesn't get updated. It just records it and plays it back on my board. So, did I sound like I was offending you? I hope not, because I don't mean to offend anybody. Except Scott and Randy and Charles and Norm and Louis. No, I'm teasing. Okay. I love all of you guys. Scotty says safe travels for you, Randy. Jeff said, I also just had my birthday. Celebrate in Tamania on the Gordon River. When is the just? Is it like just days ago, Jeff? Was your birthday just like days ago or months ago? Okay, so Randy is giving a thumbs up. I'm sure that's for me. You gave me a thumbs up. So if you haven't given me a thumbs up, click the thumbs up now. Do it. Do it. Do it. Do it. Do it. Do it. Do it till you're satisfied. Boing. That's a bad song. Lewis. Okay, Peter, I will look at the R7. No, you're not. That's the one you're going to buy. Okay. Or, okay, this is a big one. So put your seatbelt on, Lewis. If you want, you can buy the iPhone. What number are we on? 14. Okay. So that is something that I would approve of, because I think you would be very creative because you'd have it with you. And I know you break out into dance just like that. If you were Greek, we would do the Zorba dance, okay? Ba-dum, ba-da-da-dum, ba-dum, opa! Psst, I hit my heel. That's what they do. They hiss, they piss, they put a glass on their head with some liquor, usually ouzo, and they dance. They dance in a way so that the glass won't fall off. And then when they're done, the really good guys, they'll flip the glass and catch it with their mouth and drink the ouzo. I'm Greek. I grew up Greek. Okay, so Eric says, tomorrow is the day. Videoing first promo video for a rock band. Ooh, that sounds like I want to come. Okay, I would be nervous, but I feel confident the 90D will handle it. It'll handle it like a hot knife through butter. No problem. The only thing is I remember that Sly did a video and she plugged in the mic but didn't see it properly. So make sure you are visually seeing whatchamacallit moving if you're going to record it from an external, unless you're recording at a completely different audio system. So that's the only thing that pops up. Hey, Peter. How is my big boy doing? Oh, yesterday I got the flu, something like that. Just wanted to say hi. Well, you're in my prayers, so you feel better and feel good. All right, Sammy? And now the weather should be changing, so you better pay attention. I remember when you sat your ASS on the cold ground, when you went outside in front of your house, and I had to tell you, put something under your butt. You're going to get sick. And you know what? You did it. I'm proud of you for listening. So just be careful. You know, you think you're used to the cold weather changes, and you probably are, okay? But you don't want to get sicker and sicker, like Dumb and Dumber. You don't want to get sick and sicker, okay? So I'll keep you in my prayers too, Sammy, because I love you, big boy. Yes, I do. So Jim Monday is saying, Eric, so sorry for your loss. I'm praying for you. That's excellent. See, Eric, there's a lot of people that love you and are praying for you. Hi, Peter. Hi, everybody. Happy birthday on Thursday. I'm still recovering from the COVID-19. YouTube blocked me last week for saying that word. I hope to be better by Thursday. And Thursday, is Thursday your birthday too, right? I think I got you down. Yeah, I wrote you down for October 13th. If I didn't get that wrong. So you need to correct me on that, Bob. Hi, Bob. How you doing? Still recovering from 19. I just call it 19. Take zinc every day. Vitamin D every day. Vitamin C, a high potency, like 1,000 milligrams every day. And if you can find a bottle of oil of oregano, oregano with an L at the end of it. So oregano. It's on you. What's that other company? Amazon. Not the extra strength, but the one that says P73. And drink 3 drops. I can't do it. It's like, for me, it's like whiskey. It burns. And I had throat surgery when I was, in my 20s. So I can't do liquor very well. It burns like fire. Okay, so I can't do the oil of oregano. Now, my buddy Osvaldo, who is my mentor in the Macs, computers, okay, he takes it straight because I introduced him to it, and he went through the whole, whatever the last 5 or 6 months, they can get sick once, and he's up in Jersey where it's cold, where Sammy is, okay? Sammy, you should take it too, okay? So because I can't take it straight, I put the 3, they're liquid drops, I put them in my smoothie, don't even taste them. And if I feel a cold coming on or anything, I move from 3 drops to 7 drops. It's potent stuff. So where do I get this from? We're Greek. My heritage is Greek, from Greece and Cyprus. Okay, and it goes back hundreds of years. So my grandfather and my grandma and stuff like that, they didn't have penicillin and all that stuff. So the oil of oregano was one of the most aggressive medicines that they took. So basically, it works similar to an antibiotic and, at the same time, an antiviral. So it's not like an antibiotic doesn't do anything against the virus, okay? But you'd have to take an antiviral. So, by taking the oil of oregano, oreganol, okay, is the brand that I use. I don't have a jar of it here, okay? You're actually taking an antiviral and an antibiotic. If you lived in Greece, 40 years ago, 50 years ago, that's what they would be putting in your tea, okay? And yes, I grew up with all the hot toddies where you put whiskey and honey in the tea and lemon, and my mother put Vicks on my chest, okay? So what's different about the 19 from other colds, because that's what that is. COVID is a cold, okay? So the difference is it hits your lower respiratory area, where most colds hit the upper respiratory. So I have not, and I hope I never catch 19, but if it happens, I will take that oil of oregano and I will put it in one of those vaporizers where you breathe in where you breathe in the steam. And I want to breathe in the steam from that oil of oregano to get it down, the vapors, into my lungs. Okay. So I don't know what triggered all that. It's because I love you, Bob. I don't want to see you sick. So Sammy is laughing. I guess I hit his funny bone. You're such a good boy, Sammy. Feel better, everybody that's sick or grieving. I love you. There you go. I was not expecting that. The iPhone Pro Max. Yeah, I think so. I don't know the model numbers. Whatever their higher end is, that works and is designed to basically take the place of a camera. See, the difference between a camera and a phone is getting closer and closer and closer. So the iPhones have already overtaken the point and shoots. I don't see hardly any advertisement for point and shoots anymore. And why should I? I don't even have my phone in here. Okay. Yeah. My brother's got the iPhone 13. I'm very impressed with that. Very impressed. So Charles is saying I have a big weekend. Live performances will be live streamed starting tomorrow. Daphne Cooper Jazz Band tomorrow at 3:30, and Sean Holcomb, Grammy Award winner, on Sunday, 2:15, followed by Buzzcat. All right, so see where it says Dr. Charles Richard in red? It's in red on the comment. Look on the comment on the bottom. See, it says Dr. Charles Richard. If you go to his YouTube channel, he is going to be doing this live stream tomorrow with a live band, Daphne Cooper. Okay, and then Sean Holcomb on Sunday. So that's where you can go to see. Peter, I was actually thinking of the day that we met. That's cool. Boy, that must go back a long time. Charles, how you been doing? I wish Sly was here. Here's my buddy. Hello, from a very battered Somerville, Prince Edward Island, post-tropical storm Fiona. We fared well, very fortunate. Others here, not so much. So how you doing, buddy? I keep you in my prayers. I know you went through the hurricane, so I know what you're going through. I know it's difficult, but you can do it. You can do it. All right. And I'm praying for you, for your sons, and I keep you in my prayers. So when you do your praying, hey, don't forget, hello, don't forget about me, okay? I love you so much, Gregg. I think you're awesome, and I appreciate you. There we go. So thanks for popping in and saying hi. Hi, Louis. I'm eating ravioli. Okay, so Louis is talking to Charles. Charles and Louis, I think, got a friendship going on. Sammy's going, that was last year. Yeah, it was. It was about a year ago now, right? I think that's pretty cool. Peter, Randall is tempting me into the R10. It's so cute. See, that's the cool thing. Now, there's a lot of choices. There really is. Okay? But think about it. You are out and about a lot. Do you want to carry a camera around like this? It's smaller than this. It's actually more like this. Okay, so this is the Olympus, the little Olympus. Okay? But you're going to have to put a lens on it no matter what. So the camera itself is small. See? This is a little peep of a camera. There we go. All right? So, but as soon as you put a lens on it, it grows. It gets bigger. And some lenses stick out. This one doesn't, okay? So it's kind of like if you just, just do that a little bit, it gets bigger. Peter, you're going to have to go to confession. Stop that. Okay. So the iPhone be right in your pocket, and it'll do good quality work. So might expand your horizons. I have to get a hold of you and stretch you, Louis, and expand your horizons. So Eric says it will only be video. The editor will put the music to it. That's fine. You just do what you need to do. And like you said, your mom was there for you for your creativity, and now she's in your heart. And, That's excellent. And actually, Lewis says, Eric, I'm praying for you too. Lewis is saying to Eric, I'm praying for you. Charles says, yeah, I got enough Hurricane Ian canned food to feed me for the next 3 months. Sammy says, I'm coughing every minute, so I can't make videos, but I'm about to hit 1,000. Congratulations, big boy. Congratulations. I'm proud of you. That's my baby. He's in there, but you're even putting up shorts now. I've seen your shorts, Sammy. The washer. Yeah, I knew you meant 1,000 subscribers. Peter, the moment I stop posting YouTube shorts, they start monetizing them. That's news. So you're going to have to send me a text, not now, after we're done, and tell me all about it. If you want, I can call you so you can explain it to me, but that's only if you want me to. So Lewis is talking to Sammy, and he's talking to Charles, and I've been doing YouTube shorts and also some long form videos. Yeah, I've seen you pop up. I always give you a thumbs up right away. Bob Esberry, correct, Peter. I'm on the 13th like you. That's why we look alike. You like my blue hair? Is it blue? Is your hair blue or is it teal? So Bob and me both have the same hair. Let me see. Bob's is combed a heck of a lot better than mine. Okay. So... and Bob also says, I got the antiviral and other meds that worked well. Oh, good. Write down the name of the meds so we know. There's people that haven't caught it and they like to have their gun loaded. You know. Jeff says, Peter, it was 2 weeks ago while in Tasmania. I went there to celebrate my birthday on the Gordon River. Such an awesome place. Well, I'm sorry. It's just... Happy birthday to Jeff. Happy birthday to Jeff. Happy birthday to Jeff who went down to Tasmania. Happy birthday to you. How old are you now, Jeff? How old are you, Jeff? How old are you, old man? How old are you now? So remember I said I didn't mean to offend you, old man? It's just fun. It's just the boys getting together here on Friday night. We play cards. Scotty brings food, and he brought something special for me tonight. So that's good. I just had to sing happy birthday to you, Jeff. I couldn't not do that. So Lewis says, I do enjoy the telephoto. I've been shooting landscapes with my 55-250 on my EOS M. There you go. So you have something. So when the iPhone won't fit the bill, until you get enough money, I don't want to see you suffering. So until you get enough money, you can actually be creative as you want. Peter, I hope to meet you in Disney Springs one day. We may go and eat at the volcano. I want to go to the ice cream store. The heck with the food. Happy Thanksgiving to all the Canadians. Sammy, you're not in Canada, are you? Are you celebrating Thanksgiving today, Sammy? I got a A5100. No, Sammy's in Jersey, okay? He knows I'm teasing him. So everybody doesn't have to write and tell me that Sammy's in... I know exactly where my 19-year-old big boy is, okay? I got a A5100 for someone for a setup that I'm working on. Do you think it will be good acting just like the 6400 ZV-10, just a couple of years older? Yeah, the 5100 was pretty good. Don't forget they make little advances with every camera they come out. So... you can't expect it to be as good as the newest one, but I don't really think you're going to see a difference between the 5100 and let's say your E10 in terms of like, oh my God, I never want to use that camera again. No, I don't think you're going to have that kind of an experience. I think you're going to do just fine. Peter, if I do go with the R7, what lens do you suggest for me? I suggest you get it with the kit lens to start off. This is the kit lens. 18 millimeter to 150 millimeter. It's like if I zoom in, I could see the hair up your nose, okay? However, that will show you what millimeter you like to hover around. So then when you want to buy a little better lens, you'll know that, oh, I hover around 50 or 70 millimeters a lot. Or, oh, I hover around 100 millimeters a lot. Okay? So that'll help you pick out your next lens. So you start with this one. When I bought mine, I did buy it with the kit lens. So don't think I'm telling you to do something I did not do. Okay? Now, the R6, I didn't buy it with the kit lens because that isn't a kit lens for the R6. That's obvious, okay? But, yeah. The R10 is tiny, but the R7 is calling my name with IBIS. I would really pick the R7 for you, but you bounce around better than a bouncing ball on one of those, you know, happy birthday to you. You bounce like that, Lewis. I mean, you go from, if Charles says how fantastic the Fuji is, you're going to tell me, Peter, should I buy the Fuji? No, the R7. End of story. I don't want to hear another word, okay? But until you get that money, you can buy that iPhone because I think that'll allow you to use it. So, okay, iPhone first, then the R7C. You think they're going to come out with an R7C? I hope they come out with an R7 Mark II and fix the little doohickeys. There's not that many in the R7. I'm trying to think of one. It's got a dual card slot. It's got unlimited recording. It's got a very good IBIS. You know what else it has that my R6 doesn't have? You can turn on automatic leveling. So if I'm shooting like this and I'm just a little off like that, it'll actually level it for me. And when I look at it back, it'll be perfectly level. It's not in the R5 and it's not in the R6. So that's a feature that's only in this camera. And I've seen it work. Pop, pop, pop. I saw some point in shoots at Best Buy today, as well as Canon Rebels, surprised to see, when buying an SD card. Yeah, they're still making it, but the Canon, Nikon, Sony, they're not spending a lot to advertise those. Where is Sly? I don't know where Sly is. My guess is she's always saying that she's babysitting Haas, who's her grandson. And I don't remember if that's Friday night or Saturday night or both. Okay, so that's my best guess. I know she was under the weather. I think she wrote that somewhere, and I read that. And she was having trouble. One of us is going to have to check in with her, okay? And see how she's doing. Thank you for the feeling better wishes. We want you to feel better. We do. Lewis, I don't know what you... Oh, I know what you're saying. I'm not doing that, Lewis. I know how you feel, but we're not doing that. But that's how I felt when my mother passed away from breast cancer. I'd like to take cancer and beat the living shit out of it. Thank you for the stream, Peter. Oh, that's my message from Lewis. We hit 11. I didn't even realize it. Lewis is my new timekeeper. I didn't even remember. Thank you, Lewis. Remember, guys, Armageddon is right around the corner. Putin is trigger happy. We don't know what's going on in the world, do we? But read the end of the Bible. I do. I did. We win. Hey, Peter, just bought the R6 for my birthday. We have the same birthday. We bought the same camera. Oh, my God. So far, loving it. For me, only I think the 4K is brilliant. All right, here's something for you to try. I don't know how well you're set up. Okay. The C-Log 3 is spectacular. So when we come over to the R6, which will happen in a few seconds, I don't have the timer on here, so I don't know how much before we go. So I'm going to switch it to the R6. Okay. All right. So I just switched it manually to the R6. All right. So you're actually looking at this because Ecamm can handle LUTs. So I have a LUT in here, and this is C-Log 3. This is what you're looking at. And you can see my face is not blown out, and yet the gray, not the gray, the wood grain on this cabinet right here, you could still see it, okay? So when it goes back around and you get the R6, pay attention how it's like a lot more dynamic range, and it's a much more pleasing picture. If the picture wasn't that pleasing, I wouldn't actually go through the effort of running this camera through a LUT. So this camera is a LUT. Okay, ice cream store. Okay, I'm ready to go. I'm ready to go to the ice cream store. Oh, Sammy, you know I was teasing you. I know you're in Jersey. I know you're in Jersey. Lewis is saying happy birthday. Where is Sammy? I'm in New Jersey. I know, big boy. I know exactly where you are. Happy birthday, Jeff. Congratulations. Happy birthday, Jeff. Did I sing you a song? Do I need to sing you happy birthday? I love you, Peter. Thank you, Lewis. I love you too. I love everybody in here. Let me ask you a question. Not you, Lewis. Are you watching? Are you lurking? Yeah, I'm talking to you. Are you lurking and you're not going to say hello to me? Do I seem that dangerous? Does it look like I'm going to hurt you in some fashion? No, I would never do that. I pray for you guys every single night. As a Christian guy, I've got a prayer journal because I can't remember everybody that I pray for. Give me a break, okay? So I write names down and why I'm praying for them. And my prayer journal is pretty big. When God sees me coming in with that book, he goes, oh, get me a cup of coffee. We're going to be here for a while, okay? So I pray for all of you guys. So Sammy, I am praying for you every single day. So Sammy says, great steal for 170 bucks. Wow, that was a great buy. So Randy is talking to Lewis. Sammy says, I would rather get the FX30 than an R7, my opinion. You know something? I agree with you. The FX30 is excellent. But you got to remember, I try to not do general suggestions when I know the person. So Louis Lazuka would do far better with the Canon R7 than with the FX30, okay? Now another person would do far better with the FX30, and someone like Charles would do far better with a Fuji. So now I'm actually talking to people that I have interaction with you guys, and some of you guys I've known for years now, okay? But when I go on the big channel and I make a generalized video, it's generalized. And I would say the FX30 is the best bang for the buck right now. It's crazy incredible for what you get in that camera. It's stunning. It's one biggest drawback, and that's something I haven't been able to test because there's no hands on. You see an FX30 in my camera, my hands. Let's say that sentence again. Do you see an FX30 camera in my hand? No, you don't, okay? So the image stabilization is where the weakness is, and Canon has made a big jump forward on the image stabilization in the R6, the R7. And also it depends on what lenses you have, so it matters. So Lewis is saying because Sammy has Sony lenses, I'm all Canon. There you go. See, thank you. Jeff is, yes, 59 2 weeks ago, but I had to laugh when my young man turned to me and said, Dad, you're not old. You're a fossil. Yes, kids are the best thing in the world. That's my biggest regret in life, not having my own children. I love children so very much. of all sizes, okay? I actually just got a 45-year-old. What? What are you talking about? He acts like a kid when he's around me. He's married, he's got children, but he needs a dad, okay? A father figure. So I just scolded him, actually about 6 hours ago. And you know what? He took it. There's people that need someone over them that isn't bossy, isn't a son of a bee, okay, but only has their best interests. So this person sees I have their best interests at heart. I'm 69. I got a few years and a few experiences under my belt. So when I go to help people, I use that to help them, all right? And some people, thank God, will genuinely recognize it, and others feel like, hey, get back, you know, that type of thing. But those that will accept the help, they're going to get genuine help. I only want to help people. And I don't own anybody, so nobody has to technically listen to me. So, you know, a person can humor me, but I can tell when I'm being humored. So Jeff turned 59, and his son, is it your son, turned to me and said, Dad, well, yeah, that kind of answers my question, huh, Jeff? Goes to show you how quick I am. My lightning fast mind figured that out. So 59, and in next week I will be turning 69. So I'm 10 years older than you. So Lewis is talking to Randy, and Randy is talking to Lewis, and Lewis is saying he's got Canon lenses. Oh, he's talking to Sammy, and Sammy's answering him back. Up. Love you, Sammy. Thanks for the best stream ever. And Jeff is talking to Lewis. Don't put a E on the end because it becomes Louise. Hi, Louise. That's a different sex, in case you haven't noticed. I'm teasing you, Jeff. I'm just protecting Lewis, okay? This was so much fun. Highlight of my day, it says Lewis. And there we go, boys and girls. We have actually finished another live stream. You were here with me, and I so much appreciate each of you guys. It is awesome because I get to see you talking. I get to see you commenting. I get to see you telling me what's going on, and I'm there to be as helpful as I can wherever I can. Okay? I love each and every one of you, and I thank you for being here. So that's the end of our show tonight. We'll drink to that, right? Let's have a drink to the closing of the show. It's a little past 11, so I'm a little late. What do you want from me? Okay? So get your glass of water, your glass of hot chocolate, your glass of beer, your mug of beer, your glass of wine. What are you drinking, Charles? And let's cling, ding ding, our glasses. And here's to a wonderful week for all of us. Cheers. You got to do the ah. So wait, who did I see pop in? I thought I saw Anthony. Nope, maybe I didn't. Oh, there he is. There's Anthony. Hi, Peter and friends. Happy Friday to you, Anthony. Happy Friday to you, Anthony. Happy Friday to you, Anthony. I love you, Anthony. Thank you for being here. I love you, and I love all of you guys. So this is the Canon R6. You can scrutinize all you want. And during the week, remember to come back at your leisure, at your convenience, when it pops into your head, and put a comment on the video. I know you commented in the chats, okay? Charles is drinking eggnog. Cheers, Charles. You know, I would be a sugary drink, but I think I can make an eggnog low carb. I'm going to have to look into that. Okay, so when you think of it during the week, okay, in the description, I've got the link to Shane's video where he put me in his video with like 10 other YouTubers. So he asked a bunch of YouTubers, tell me what cameras you're using. And then he edited all 10 of us. I'm in place number 4, if you can't find me, okay? So that the link to that video is in the description underneath wherever the description is these days. I think it's called More. You think YouTube would do something to make things easier for people? No, of course not, okay? So do that, and then come back here and comment. Hi, Peter, I'm watching the video right now. You look marvelous, okay? Because my videos that are from the live, they don't get very many comments. I like to see comments. I read the comments, all right? So I love each and every one of you. Thank you for being here. And God willing and the bridge ain't up, see you next Friday.